The last time that I made a video like this using my iPad, and you could probably guess that I'm using my iPad because of the visual quality is a lot lower than it usually is with my iPhone on 4K. This is like a 1080p video, and I think it's like 1080p 30 frames a second. But anyway, last time I made a video like this, I was talking to you about this charging pad that I got off of eBay. And this charging pad, as you can see, supports the Apple Watch, and it also supports iPhones such as the iPhone XS Max, like I have, right? So basically, I've been using this thing without fail, and I typically either run it right out of the wall socket or I run it out of my higher amperage charger that is a faster charger to charge the XS Max. This pad has been performing just perfectly. This is a $20 pad. There's also a $30 pad that has 3 spots instead of 2. And as you can see, it works pretty much flawlessly. I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. And I take off my watch. I can also show you that right there. You just stick your watch on there and watch and the iPhone charge, no problem. Now, this thing was only $20, and it works flawlessly. In fact, it even has a little blue LED on the side that shows you while the thing is actually charging, and it actually stops pulsating when the phone is fully charged, which actually goes a lot with my Alienware computer. As you can see, like, I'll turn off the light so you can see this thing's over here glowing and everything. I got this thing glowing like blue and purple and everything. It's like changing different colors. And then on top of that, I got the keyboard. I got the mouse right there in purple. Look at that. I got the purple on the back of my monitor and everything. So, bottom line is, today, Apple, and then this is really, really strange, because I'm saying if this right here could be made for $20 or $30, I don't know what the hell's going on at Apple. When they announced that they were going to have the iPhone X, and then they announced that they were going to start releasing wireless charging devices, like they were going to release the AirPods, and they were going to have wireless charging, they said that they were going to release this power mat, and this power mat would be able to charge all 3 items. Now, basically, if you don't know how wireless induction charging works, basically there's a coil of wires, and when you run electricity through this coil, it's able to create an electromagnetic field. So if you bring another coil near it, in fact, let's see how that works. All right, wireless induction. Yeah, and you can do that. You can actually make a wireless induction like power light bulb yourself. So basically, what it is it's two coils, and when you run electricity through one of these coils, you can create an electromagnetic field. So when you bring another coil near it, what happens is that electromagnetic field causes the electrons in this one to start spinning when you bring this one near this one, and then that's what causes electricity to start flowing. Now, as you can see, this setup right here is actually less than $10, basically. Wireless induction charging was, I think, first proposed by Nikola Tesla, and there's a lot of applications for it. And specifically, we've been using it basically to just charge cell phones for the most part. So wireless induction charging should be cheap, but naturally, if Apple was going to make this thing, you know it was going to be a shit ton of money. But what's amazing to me is that Apple couldn't pull it off. I'm really, really shocked. It seems to me that this pad right here really wouldn't have been much different than the one that I have. It would have been 3 different spaces with 3 different wireless induction coils underneath that plastic, right? Now, my guess is that Apple was trying to make this thing so that wherever you put the device, it would automatically start charging. Because, see, even here, the wireless induction charging coil is pretty much right here, right behind the Apple, right? So you have to lay it directly on that space, otherwise it won't start charging, because you have to line those coils up in order to get that electromagnetic pulse to actually start moving those electrons. So my guess is that Apple just couldn't pull it off, because my guess is they probably wanted to make it so that you could put the coils anywhere, and that you could just put your device down anywhere, and then it would automatically start charging anywhere on the pad. I was surprised that they couldn't pull it off, or my guess is they would have probably tried to charge you so damn much for it that most people would have said, "No, I'm not going to buy it." And from the looks of it right here, this pad is probably one piece, and it also looks like this cable is a separate piece. So basically, it says today that Apple says that they had discontinued plans for the charger. It says unprecedented retreat. They've canceled the highly anticipated AirPower wireless charging. I'm very, very shocked. But I have to say that after I went on eBay and bought the one that I bought, and I even made a little silly little review about it, but after I went on eBay and I bought mine, let's see, eBay, I'll go to eBay real quick. If you go to eBay, see, I don't shop on Amazon. I'm not going to put an extra fucking dime into Jeff Bezos' fat pockets. I'm not going to put shit in his pockets. So anyway, let's see, wireless, wireless, oh, no, wait, no, what am I doing? You type Apple, just type Apple Air Power, right? You type Apple Air Power. And when you do that, some of these charging mats should come up. But I don't see it. Okay, so let me just type charger. And it should come up. Okay, instead of typing Air Power, I'll type wireless. Yeah, if you type wireless charger. Apple Air Power wireless charger. And then now they start coming up. Like that's one right there. And then this is the one I pretty much have. Now there's a bunch of different Chinese companies selling these things. And apparently the Chinese companies decided that they were going to jump in and that they were going to start selling the adapter for your AirPods. Now I have to say, and I know like the Apple sheep, you know, they're not going to like the fact that I say this, but you know that I've been, you know, I love my Apple devices. But the thing about it is it really pisses me off that Apple would have made the AirPod 1 without this fucking case in the first place and make it so that this thing can't be wireless induction charging in the first place. It's like, why would you even announce that they announced this thing back in 2000, what is it, like 17. It's like, why would you make this thing not capable to be used with Air Power when it finally was released, and now you're canceling Air Power? So basically the Chinese companies, they said, well, fuck it, if we're already selling an Air Power clone, I guess we'll just sell an Air Power adapter for your earpods, so you can get that for your earpods. So this right here is the one that I have, and as you can see, these things are cheap. They're like $13.99. Now right now, I recommend that if you are the type of person that has an Apple Watch, or if you have an iPhone and an Apple Watch, or if you know somebody who has an iPhone and an Apple Watch and you want to get them a gift, this is a gift that they'll really appreciate. And the reason why, like for instance, I'm about to go to Thailand, and one of the reasons why I bought this charger right here is because if I have one of these to take with me to Thailand, then I won't need to take this wireless induction cable that was normally for the Apple Watch. So if you buy this, this is a really good gift for somebody. It's a really, really good gift. And that's the one that has only 2 spots, but they also Air Power wireless. Apple, let me say Apple XS and Apple Watch, because they also have one that charges 3 things, and the one that charges 3, I might actually buy this too, because I like the fact that you could charge 3 different things with it. So this one is the 3-in-1, and this one they want $23.99, which is a far cry from the fucking $150 that I heard that the Air Power was going to possibly cost. So basically, that's what I wanted to say. I'm really surprised that they're canceling it. I'm amazed that they weren't able to pull it off. I don't know what went wrong, but I'm guessing I do know what went wrong. Thing about it is, thanks to eBay, you can jump on eBay right now and you can get yourself this thing for $24. And you buy this thing for $24, you can give it to somebody as a gift. Anybody you know who like travels a lot and they lose wires, because a lot of these people aren't that smart. So if you know somebody who travels a lot and they need, you know, something like this, it's like they would appreciate this. And by the way, because this thing is a Qi-enabled charger, it also charges those shitty Galaxy phones too. Like if one of these morons bought themselves like one of them Galaxy 10s or 9s or one of them shitty-ass Pixel 3s, if you buy them this, I'm sure any of them will appreciate it. So, basically, that's all I had to say. So, just leave me feedback, when you get a chance and everything.